Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to another video in the series How to Deal with Fighting Against Zangief. So the name of the series is Why Do We Keep Losing to This Character? This character is a lot tougher than people think he is, and in the first part of the series we were focusing on how to react to the drive impact. But today I want to take it back a step and focus on something that you should learn for possibly every single matchup, and that is to anti-air. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, this is not character specific. And you're right. But the thing is that in order to progress into our series, I think that it's important that we learn to anti-air properly because it will help you in the other videos that I plan to do with Zangief and how to improve against this matchup. So, first of all, it's a simple exercise, and I always say my exercises are simple until you do them. Even I struggle at times. So, what we want to do is create a situation where we develop our reactions to the point where if our opponent jumps or tries to do a jumping attack, we don't have to think about anti-airing, we just naturally do it. So it's not like you see your opponent jump and you say, oh, here's my chance to anti-air. No, it's not going to happen like that. So the first recording is just a back and forth walk like this, very quickly, and you're going to just stop. So it's like this, and you stop, right? And then the second option is the same back and forward walk, and you're going to jump forward with an attack. And I would suggest that you do like the knee drop or something like the medium kick option. But you could choose whatever jumping attack you want to practice against because each one is different and it has a different hitbox. So we're just going to use for this example the knee drop, right? Back forward, knee drop, stop. So what are the other options we're going to do? Because if we have these two options and we run it, right? This is not adequate for anti-air practice because it's going to be, we're going to keep looking for every time he jumps. And I'm really off today. I'm doing super, I'm doing level ones. So you see, it's going to be a little easy because you're going to be looking for it. But we want to make it a little more challenging. So we're going to introduce another option with the same back and forward movement, but then a neutral jump. Because people tend to do this a lot. A lot in lower ranks, of course. Something like that. And then right after, we're going to do a similar pattern with the back and forward, neutral jump, and then a jump forward with the drop knee attack. So like this, and that. So we have those four options there. This is not going to be easy. Just these four. It looks very simple. Like I said earlier, all my exercises look very simple until you try them. And even if you get really good, you could start to snipe him when he does the neutral jump. You could try to do something like that. Right? Missed it there. You see how difficult this is? This is not easy, and you want to make your training as difficult as possible, and that's the only way you're going to get better. Oh, I missed. Wow, you see, this is really challenging, and this will really improve your game. So, like I said, just do this drill. Now, what will happen is that initially, I took it a little bit too far, sorry. What you want to do is warm up to it, try the first two, and then try the second two, and then introduce like a third option, like this one, and then swap it out and then like do this other one. And then when you get comfortable, because remember, you're training your mental stack. You're training your ability to respond to more than one option. So if you have two options, you know, it is easier. It will be a lot easier because you're looking for two things alone. But when you start to introduce other options now, I finally got it. I snapped in neutral jump. And for this exercise, what I would suggest, let me pause it, is try not to jump backward. So this is something we tend to do when we're very scared of the neutral. So try to stay in this range because you could actually hit at this range. A button you use, one of your buttons are going to actually hit. So you want to, and actually one of his buttons could hit you as well. So you want to stay in this range. You don't want to be doing this and then jumping forward and then jumping backward like a monkey. You want to stay in this range right here. So like even if he does neutral jump, you could catch him. And then when he jumps forward, like that. And then when you get really comfortable and you feel, you know, confident, you could start to introduce all four options, right? And remember to switch side because you may have a weaker side. I missed. Got it there. Got it there. Missed. Missed. See, this is not as easy as you think it is. Right. I'm getting the hang of it now. You see what I did there? That's not... So you have to correct yourself when you do something stupid like that. So I actually jumped backward, if you noticed. And that's not good. Right, you want to stay in a position. You always want to advance forward. You always want to move forward. Even if you're getting beat, even if you're losing, sorry, it doesn't matter. If you're taking damage, always try to move forward in this game. Moving backward is not a good idea. And it's not a good practice, even if you don't get much drive gauge or meter from walking backward. That's not the whole idea. It's a fighting game, and you win by, you know, taking away more life from your opponent. That's the whole concept of a fighting game. So, and I mean, obviously, if you're playing for somebody who has a projectile, you could beat somebody from a distance. Oh, I actually did level 1 there. I'll take it. So that's the whole exercise, and you could actually be very creative and do other options like this. Let me show you guys. So you see how I said I moved back forward, and then like I did nothing. I then did a neutral jump, and then neutral jump into jump and attack. You could actually make it a little more challenging by doing things, stuff like this. Oh, what am I doing? Back forward, chop, and you just stop. So, because people actually do this in a game, this mimics a real action. So, chop, and then you stop. Chop, stop, and then you're going to introduce a chop and then a jump in attack. Chop, jump in. And then you do chop, neutral jump. Back forward, chop, neutral jump, jump forward. This is how people play. You understand? This is how nobody's going to just jump forward just by just stand up. Let me just show you guys. Nobody's going to, like for Kami, if I'm playing for Kami, nobody's going to stand up and then say, oh, let me jump forward now. They're moving back forward, they're pressing buttons, they're doing all kind of stuff. Some people are trying to ring out moves and it's not coming out actually. So you just, oh, what is he trying to do? And you think he's punching. He's trying to do a water or something and he's missing. And then he says, okay, let me just jump. That's what happens in a real fighting game, guys. So try this exercise. Let me know what you guys think of it. This is very key to what I plan to do for the third video. So if you practice this like 2 to 3 times a week, your anti-airs will improve significantly. So with that being said, take care and see you in the next video and keep practicing. I think Zangief is secretly, and I'll keep saying it, he's a top 5 character, guys. I don't care what anybody says. He gives me a lot of trouble and I don't like to face this character in ranked on online matches at all. So until next time, take care and keep cool. Peace.